Hey there guys, I'm back to another video, and today I am doing a thoughts video. And the discussion that I want to go and bring up today is something that I don't think a lot of people are really mentioning, and something that I think people should try to talk about and discuss within this gaming community. And I want to go and discuss about digital gaming, and when will we go fully digital into gaming in particular, because music is slowly transitioning into that. I don't really see many people buying CDs and stuff like that, because you could just listen to it on YouTube, you could listen to it on iTunes, Spotify, etc. And there's just so many different ways of just listening to music. I think the digital route is really where it's going, and heck, even like TV shows and movies are kind of going that route, because you can go and get certain movies digitally early and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me on that, but yeah, movies and just TV shows and music is sort of going into that route. So what about video games? Now, the argument that I want to bring up is that I believe that gaming will go fully digital within the generation after the next generation. Now, what do I mean by that? 2 generations from now. So like the next one, and then the next one, we might go fully digital. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because there is a lot that needs to go and be done before we head into that route. Because first off, we need to go and make storage on consoles a lot bigger. Because if we're going to buy all of our games digitally, have to download them digitally, and do all this other stuff, we're going to need a lot more space for them. And on top of that, we need to make sure that we are able to have enough servers for those people to download their games, and just have enough space and everything like that. Now, the reason I'm saying that it is not the next generation is because the United States is, I believe, a majority of where the gaming market thrives, where it really shines, I believe. And not a lot of people in the US have fast, high-speed internet that'll allow them to download these games really, really fast. And some people still don't even have internet, so that it's kind of crazy. But yeah, some people still don't have internet where I live. But eventually everyone will have internet, just like on how everyone has a house phone and stuff like that. So, and this is basically where I'm going to talk about the negatives, but I want to go and stop myself from there and basically talk about the positives on going digital for gaming. Well, first off, we will have more space in our households that won't be full of plastic cases with games in there. So more space within the household. Game companies will get a bigger cut of it, I believe. Hopefully a cheaper price for games, maybe, possibly, because paying $60 for a game, I'm still very, very on the fence about. I'm thinking that a game should be priced at $50 or less, and the reason I say that is because I believe $60 is just a little bit too high. I could just talk about my price on games in general, but my ideal price is $50 or heck even $40, because I'm a cheap asshole. But yeah, that is just what I think on the price of games. So hopefully the price of games will go down, but I don't think that'll ever happen, because games just keep getting better and better and bigger and bigger. And another positive on going digital is that we will have an easier access to games. We can get them instantly, buy them on the marketplace, PlayStation Network Store, eShop, whatever it may be. And yeah, that's kind of where my positives end. There's a lot more negatives that I can think of. If you guys could think about more positive things about going digital for gaming, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And my negatives, first off, obviously the slow internet problem. The downloads are going to be very, very long, and since games just keep getting bigger and bigger and just better and better for it, it's going to take a long time for people to go onto the store, buy it, download it. There may be a day one update or something like that, because game companies love to just put day one patches up there. So I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, that's a thing. Retail stores that sell games, such as GameStop, we may see go down and maybe even disappear because of it, which will be despite, my love-hate relationship for GameStop, it would be very sad for them to leave off of the face of the planet, just because there's these new digital outlets that'll provide games for you and stuff like that. Your ownership and the collector value of games shall decrease. And what do I mean by that is because since you're buying your games digitally, you won't actually have a game that'll allow you to resell it unless the console itself allows you to do something like that. And on top of that, your ownership of it. What if your console breaks? What happens to it? It's similar to like what the Wii U does. The Wii U right now, you buy a game on there, your Wii U breaks, you lose all your games, I believe, unless you have something to go and verify your purchase or something like that. But as far as I know, once your console on your Wii U breaks, it's pretty much over, and that kind of sucks. So we're going to need a cloud storage system for the games to be up there. And you know what? That's a lot of money. That's just a lot of just unwanted space that I don't think Sony, Microsoft, or heck even Nintendo wants to go and do something like that. Even though the NX, I believe, has been confirmed to not have a disk drive. I'm not exactly sure if anything has developed on that story, but last time I heard, the NX does not have a disk drive. So that is just my assumption, and just having all of your games on the cloud along with millions of other gamers across the United States and heck even across the globe, the companies will have to invest within servers, and that probably will be very difficult for them because they're going to have to keep the games up there maybe for like a year or two, and then if they don't touch them or something like that, something may happen. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, basically your ownership of your games is in question. And like I said earlier, you can't really sell it or trade it or have someone borrow it unless a system is implemented. And the storage on the consoles will obviously have to increase because of it. There's probably going to be more than 2 or 3 terabytes on a PlayStation 6 or Xbox, whatever the heck they call it, because there's going to be a lot of games that people are going to buy, and those games will just keep getting bigger and bigger, and that is a problem that will develop once people see that going fully digital within gaming isn't as easy as you think. You're going to need the storage, you're going to need the servers, you're going to need a lot of other things that I can't really think of right now, but there's a lot of factors when going into digital gaming. And you know what? With Steam, it's a completely different beast because it's PC. People build their own PCs. People, have their own specs, have their own thing that they want to do with their PC. And then with Steam, all of your games are attached to your account, which would be awesome in a very simple way for Microsoft and PlayStation and heck even Nintendo to do. I don't know why they don't do it with their Nintendo IDs. Just have your Nintendo ID link up with your games, and then whichever games you have will be on your list on your account or whatever. And Steam has all your games on there, and you know what? Still, your ownership of the game is still in question because you're not really owning the game, despite on how cheap you purchased it. You're kind of just playing it through Steam and other stuff. Like the bias is that I'm a collector, all right? So I'm obviously against digital gaming, but it'll eventually happen. Maybe 3 years from now, or heck even, the freaking, I wouldn't say 3 years. I take that back. Maybe like 10 years from now, or heck even further, Obviously, the digital space for gaming is going to be very hard because unlike music, movies, and TV shows, games are just a bigger memory space. Music does not take up that much space in terms of a hard drive. Movies and TV shows may take half of it, especially a TV show, depending on how large the TV show is. But yeah, I just think that digital gaming will happen just very, very later within the future, like probably 10 years from now, maybe even later than that. but we'll see. So what do you guys think about going digital with gaming? Are you already doing it with your PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and or Wii U? Are you already a PC gaming, or are you already a PC gamer and just don't care about having a disc, or having the game itself in your hands and stuff like that? Because I know some people really don't care, as long as they get to play the game and have fun. More power to you. But I am a collector. I like to have the disc. I like to see the box, the artwork, and all that other stuff, because I'm just a collector like that. So just let me know within the comments, or heck, even on social media, on Facebook and Twitter. You can also follow me on there for updates to my future videos. If you guys also want, you can subscribe. I put new videos up every Saturday. Maybe I'll do another one of these within the next upcoming months or something like that. But we will see then within the future. So I think that is about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again. Now, see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.